Welcome to lesson number 9. Lesson 9 is short and sweet. It's all about how we modify, create, and manage our themes. In lesson 9, we're going to take a closer look at how do you create your own backgrounds and your own themes. We're going to focus first on themes, so let's take a look at where we go in order to get started with themes. There's two ways to actually create themes, and the first one, we're going to go through Format right up here in the menu. If I click on Format, it drops down, and you'll see the two of the options right here are Background, and then Themes has a little bump out here. You can create a theme from the page, which is essentially one of the easiest ways to make it, and you'll see how to do that in just a little bit. Or you can start from scratch with their theme creator or their theme creation techniques here. And in here, you're actually going to see that this is a template. It's a raw, bare template for you creating that theme. And if you take a look up here, it gives you the option to type in the theme name. You can then choose the actual style. It's almost like cascading style sheets. If you knew anything about websites, you would sort of understand this, because what you do is you pick the text font, the text color, the text style, and everything on this page and all the themes that are based off of this page are actually going to follow that same exact style sheet. Down here at the bottom, when you're all finished, you're going to hit save. But before you do that, there are a few different things that you can do. And that's playing around here in the actual properties palette. Let's take a quick step back in time and take a look at what SMARTboard or SMART offers us is already created or pre-made themes that we can use. We did this back when we take a look at galleries, but let's do it one more time just to hash it over so we can be comfortable with how themes work before we continue on making our own themes. If I come down here to the Themes folder from within the galleries, you've got the My Content, Themes, Essentials for Educators. If you just pick that Themes category, you're going to see that you have, by default, about 23 themes. Let's pretend like we're a preschool, kindergarten, first grade teacher, and we like to focus on a letter per week. We do a letter a week, and we'd like to have a theme or a background that kind of plays through all of these letters of the week throughout the entire year, and we kind of want it to look the same, feel the same, so the kids are comfortable with it. Well, Smart software already provides us with at least a couple, looks like 4 themes that have to do with the ABCs. ABCs 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this 3 looks like it might be right up my alley. So I'm going to grab this, pull it over, and drop it in. Remember this dialog where we said, do we want this to be on all the pages, just the one group, or just this page only? Well, in this case, I want it to be on every single page from within here, so I click OK, and I now click right here, and here's what my theme looks like. It has this little sort of blue border over here with the letters just sort of watermarked or embedded in that border. And as I scroll down, you'll see that it comes to the bottom at the letter W down here. Let me point out one thing that we haven't talked about yet that doesn't necessarily have to do with themes. It has a little bit more to do with pages, but it's a good thing to realize. We have an Extend the Page button right down here. It just says Extend Page, and if I click on that, let's say I'm running out of room. I've got students working on a math problem, or they're writing a bunch of different words that have to do with the letter of the week, in this case, and I'm starting to run out of room. Instead of making a brand new page, I can actually just extend this page by clicking right here, and it starts to create more room for you down at the bottom. This also gives me the opportunity to show you, if you look very closely, this theme didn't just have this border on the side with the letters. It actually had a very light blue background that you maybe didn't even notice before until you extended the page, and now you can see the contrast of the white right here with the blue hazy background that it used to have. That's a theme. And if we take a look at the pages, we can see that, sure enough, I applied it to every single page that I have. I only had 3 pages open, but it put the theme on every single page to keep that document, this presentation, consistent.